Martini back at it again with another video. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. And obviously, as you can see, different setting. We are outside. I'm in the sun getting my vitamin D and getting some fresh air. Obviously for this video, different setting for this topic of this video, and I figured I would just do this while I'm sitting outside. And if you hear noises, it's because they're doing construction like diagonal from me. But if you didn't read the title, but I'm pretty sure the reason why you are watching this is because of the title, I think I'm going to make this series for my 𝖱𝖆 sit-downs motivation with Martini. For today's video, as you can see, the topic is to keep going. I don't know what else I'm going to add to it, but the main topic is to keep going. I'm going to share a little itty bitty story as to what somewhat possessed me to make this video. I feel like God has been calling me to make more videos like these 𝖱𝖆 sit-downs, more motivational ones. I know that before in the past when I had made my first one, it was like a makeup real and raw sit down, but I was gonna do that for this one, but I was like, you know what, I gotta wash my brushes. I'm not in the mood to beat my face right now. I'm not feeling so hot. But you know, that's okay. We're gonna all have our days. For a while, if you don't know, if you are new to my page, new to my channel, I have a small business. I make press-on nails. I make press-on nails. Maybe I'll put some little pictures up here so you get a gist of what I do, or what I can do. It's run by me. Sits by Martini, that's me. I don't have any on right now because I was going to, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna chill and vibe. Just gonna chill and vibe. I have been doing my business for a year, and I'm gonna be so completely honest and completely raw. I have not been doing so hot. I have not made, no, I shouldn't say I haven't made any sales, because I have, you know, like my mom, she's like, you know, she's helped me so much with my business, but helped me get the products that I need. She's helped me a lot, and so she has ordered for me. So I will not say that I have not made any sales, because I have sold. I have made money by selling press-on nails. I just haven't made any consistent sales. It's been a really hard year. And last year was hard. In 2023, I believe in 2023, I became public with my brand and my business and things like that. So I've been doing this for a full on year. It's now 2024 in December. And I have not been doing so hot. I thought that I was going to be way further in my business, my finances in general, with my business, but it has not been that way. It hasn't. And you know, I have to accept that it has not been that way. You know, I'm not doing so hot financially. I haven't been for a long time, and I know so many people can relate with me on that, even those who have probably been having a hard time even longer than I have. And you know what, we're all gonna have areas in our life where we have struggle. We're not gonna not have struggle. We probably don't want to hear that. I know, I don't want to hear that, but guess what, it's true. We're gonna have struggles in our lives. It's just a matter of, okay, how are we gonna handle the situation? But I have been, as of recently, I have been feeling so down in the dumps of wanting to give up and quit. Yesterday I was praying to God. I was talking to God too. I was like, God, I'm ready to quit. I'm ready to give up. I'm gonna use my do-rag as an example. God, I'm throwing in the towel. I quit. I had a full-on, you know, I had a breakdown, and on Monday I had a full-on meltdown. I deleted Instagram. I deleted TikTok. I didn't delete, you know, my profiles. I just deleted the apps. And then yesterday morning, because it was Tuesday, because today's Wednesday, I don't know when this is going to be uploaded, but as I'm making this, it is a Wednesday, and as of yesterday, I had reinstalled the apps, and I was freaking out because I couldn't get into my Sits by Martini account. I couldn't get into it. I couldn't log into it. So I had to step back. I had to send TikTok a little, you know, the support thing, like, hey, I can't get in. It's under the same email. It should be under the same email, same password. I can't get into my account. And, you know, this morning, they helped me out. So I had to be patient. I had to step back because I was trying so hard to get in, and nothing was working. I had changed my password 1,000 times. I had put in the email. I was like, this is the right email. I'm like, I don't know what, but it turns out it wasn't the right email. So I was like, oh. I'm like, that's why. So it's been rougher these last 2 days. it's been rough, and it's already the start of a new month, and I'm already feel like I'm crashing out. And I had to take my meds. Won't even get into it. Please, if you need to take your meds, please take your meds. If you feel like you're about to crash out, take a step back. If you need to take your meds, take your meds. If you need to go on a walk, go on a walk. If you need to just sit out and get some air, get some air. If you need to watch something funny that's going to make you laugh, because I had to do that. That's what I do. I have to watch something funny. If I am so down in the dumps, depressed, I gotta watch something funny. I gotta distract my mind. But I was saying to God, I have been praying God to help me make a change in my finances, help me with my business, help me to grow my finances, help me to, find my people that want to support me, want to buy from me, see eye to eye with what my vision and what my brand, the vision behind my brand is. You know what I'm saying? So it's been hard, and I've been building up, and in the beginning, it wasn't easy, because I didn't know what I was doing. I've never run a business before. And then also learning about marketing. I had no idea how to market, had no idea what to do. So I can't speak for everyone that has a business now. Most did not have guidance on what to do. You just do it. And that's what I did. I kind of just did it. And, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot. But I just have not been doing so hot. But I was saying to God, oh my God, I'm ready to quit. I'm ready to quit. I'm ready to close down my Etsy, because I have an Etsy for my shop. And then also I have it set up on Facebook. I have Facebook shop, and then I have my Etsy. But I'm like, God, I'm quitting. I'm like, I quit. I give up. I'm closing down my Etsy. I'm just going to take orders through DMs on Instagram and Facebook, and that's it. I'm like, no more Etsy. I'm done. I quit. And that's just all I said. I was like, God, I give up. 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 I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. I'm just like, why do we keep doing this? What's the point? I barely made any sales. I barely made any money. I barely sold anything. Engagement has been not the best, as of, recently, considering talking about like these last couple of months. I'm like, engagement has not been the best. I'm thankful that the people that do see my brand, or people that return, that are following me, thank you. I am grateful for it. Grateful, because we all start at zero. No matter what it is that we start at, we all start at zero. I may not have all the followers that I want. I may not have reached my goals for my business yet. But that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. And even for anything, I've been wanting to do YouTube since I was like 14. And now look at me. I'm trying to make more time to make more videos for my YouTube, because this is what I've been wanting to do since I was a kid. And I'm just talking, oh my God, I'm like, I just want to make money with my creations and my gifts and my talents. I'm like, why is it so hard to do that? I mean, not everything's going to be handed to you on a silver platter, like, here you go, you did this, you did one little thing, here you go. Like, I know that in the back of my head, I know that, but I know that I am meant to have more. I am deserving of more. I refuse to settle for less. I'm deserving of more. I deserve to be successful. Whatever it is that I put my mind to, I deserve to be successful. And you deserve to be successful at whatever it is that you put your mind to. Don't let anyone or anything else tell you otherwise, because that's a lie. And I have to tell myself, I don't care how down in the dumps I am. Sorry, I gotta take my jacket off. It's getting hot now. It was nice and cool earlier, but now it's hot. I have to tell myself, no matter how down, depressed I am, and I had to do this yesterday too, because I was listening to a sermon, and, I don't know what possessed me. I was boohoo crying, really, sad. And then all of a sudden, I start, speaking life over my life. I'm deserving of more. I refuse to settle for less. I'm trying to reprogram my mind into, being more positive no matter what it is that I'm going through, like optimistic. And I want that optimism back. No matter what it is that I am going through, I want that optimism back. So you know what? I was boo crying, even though I couldn't really understand myself that much, but I was boo-hoo crying. I was like, I am deserving of more. I refuse to settle for less. I am meant to have more. I am meant for success. I am successful. I am going to forever be successful. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am rich. And I am that bitch. Okay, hey, I am Tate. I'm going to put that song down below. If y'all don't know that song, I Am by Baby Tate. I'm pretty sure she goes by Baby Tate still. I don't know. I don't remember. featuring 𝕱𝖈𝖆𝖆𝖎𝑑𝖚. That's one of the verses in that song. But I had to remind myself that I am capable of the things that I want and desire for myself. I am capable. I don't care what negative thoughts try to tell me otherwise. I don't care what the enemy tries to tell me, whether that's people, the devil, not rude, evil entities, strangers, you know. No, it's like, you know what? No, I am meant for greatness. I am deserving of all good things for me. And you are. You are deserving of all good things meant for you. No weapons formed against you shall prosper. Everything that is meant for you cannot be taken away from you. And I have to remind myself that. I'm like, anything that is meant for me cannot be taken away from me. You gonna take away what's meant for me? I don't think so. No. And there's just something, I don't know what it is, but anytime I do think about giving up, I don't give up. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I do have the faith the size of a mustard seed. You know, but it has been just a struggle for so long, and I know that it can be so hard to feel like to keep going when the struggle has been going on for a long time. That could be like a week, a month, a year, decades. It don't matter. But this is gonna be a motivational for all of us here, for both of us. You know, I see you. We all are going through something. I see you. You are not alone. You're not alone, because you know what? I got you. We in this together. That it can be really hard to keep going when things feel like it's not gonna be greener on the other side. But you know what? Just keep going. I know it's easier said than done. It is. Trust me. I know when I hear other people say that when you're down in the dumps, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. When you're so down in the dumps and you see a video or you hear someone say, just keep going, just keep trying. You know you don't want to hear it. I know you don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it when I'm down in the dumps. It's like, get out of my face. It's like, you know what? No, it's like, get out of my face. I don't want to hear that. And you know what? Also, I want you to think about the times as well where you wanted to give up so bad, but you kept going. Do you know how resilient and strong you are? You may not feel like it as I'm telling you this, if you're really down in the dumps right now, but you came across this video because you feel like this was going to help you in a certain way and you needed to hear some words of encouragement, give yourself a round of applause. You continue to try and keep going even when you feel like you were at your lowest point. There was no way out. You didn't see any light at the end of the tunnel. You kept going. Give yourself some grace. And this even goes for myself as well, because I feel like it's hard for me to give myself some grace just because of my own, you know, lack mindset and maybe some insecurities that I have within myself that I haven't, you know, fully dealt with yet. And you know, it's okay. We're going to have insecurities. We're going to be insecure about things about ourselves, our lives, maybe things that we've done in the past. We're all going to have it. But you know what? We got to focus on what we are aiming for, and we got to focus on the now. Sometimes it's hard to focus on the now because I be thinking about the future. I barely think about the past. If I think about the past, it's when I'm down in the dumps thinking about all the stuff that's happened in the past. Maybe things that I didn't take full initiative, full throttle to do. Maybe things I had thought about doing but didn't do. The past is behind you. Yes, it's going to creep up on you sometimes in the present. It's a matter of how you're going to handle that situation in the moment. Like I said, if you got to take a step back, take a step back. Take a breather for as long as you need to, but then get back in the game. My mom always says this to me, and I hate it when she says it, but she's right. I hate when she says it. I hate when she says, "Feel how you feeling," but then you're gonna pick yourself up. You gotta keep going. I hate when she says it, but it's true. So I'm gonna say it for y'all. Take a breather. Do what you gotta do to rejuvenate your mind, body, and soul. Do what you gotta do, and then do whatever it is that you were doing before. Do it to the best of your ability, and then if you gotta take another break, take a break. If maybe it's like, you know what, okay, I've done this much, I'll pick up tomorrow. Do what you can in the moment. Do what you can in the moment. Do what you can. Do what you can. You got this. You gonna be all right. Even when it feels like everything ain't gonna be all right, you got this. If you are a believer of God, give it to him. And I know sometimes it's hard because we want to control every single aspect of our lives. I have a control thing. I want to be in control of what's going on in my life, how things are happening, when it's going to happen, and when I'm going to get it. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're all like that. But I have a control thing with my life. I have a control thing. I want things to run my way or the highway. But you know what? That doesn't work when you're a believer of God. That don't work. It's his way or the highway. And sometimes we ain't gonna like that. But it's true. We ain't gonna like it, but it's true. Give yourself some grace. Pat yourself on the back. Celebrate yourself. And I know I've been trying to do that more often as well. Trying to celebrate myself for the things that I have accomplished. Or things that I have tried and maybe I have not succeeded. And so you know what? I tried. I gave it my all. And then if it wasn't for me, it isn't for me. Because what's meant for you is meant for you. And you ain't gonna miss it. Whatever is meant for you is meant for you. Believe it. Believe it. What's meant for you is meant for you. I want you to tell yourself that every single day. Try to. Try to at least tell yourself that what's meant for me is meant for me. It's not going to pass me by. What is meant for me is not going to pass me by. What is meant for me is not going to pass me by. I'm going to receive all good things meant for me. I am going to receive all good things meant for me. I will prosper. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Point blank, period. Period. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. You got this. I got this. We got this. We in this together. We in this together. You got this. You is strong and you is capable. I can't think of anything else to say. So I'm gonna end it with some little affirmational things. With some little affirmations that I have written down in my little book here. My little book here. You know what? And this is gonna be a little, I'm gonna call it a little homework assignment. Your little homework assignment. Get you a piece of paper. And I'm gonna do this too. And I'm gonna make a post about it before after I post this video. I'm gonna make a little posty post. So you're gonna see that I actually did it too. You're not alone in this. You're not alone. We're gonna do this together. We in this together. I see you and you see me. I also wanted to add this, but I know this is a different angle because I had just finished recording. But I want you to take time out of your day to do something that makes you extremely happy, which I will be doing that as well. I'm gonna be doing that as well today while doing some work stuff. But I want you to do something that brings you absolute joy. I want you to love on yourself. Love on yourself each and every day, but I want you to take the time to love on yourself, water yourself, help yourself grow from the inside out. Just wanted to add that in. Back to the video. I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share 6 good affirmations, and you can switch these up to however you want it. And I'm gonna put them up on the screen as well so that you can see them if you can't hear them loud and clear enough because there is stuff happening outside. There's noise. So the first one that I am going to start with is I am deserving of happiness, or switch it to worthy. I am worthy of happiness. I am deserving of happiness, because you are. But guess what? Happiness comes from you. You have the control to make yourself happy. So you have to put in the work to make yourself happy, because other people can make you happy, absolutely, yes, but your main source of happiness comes from you. It comes from you. So I am worthy, or I am deserving of happiness. That is number 1, affirmation number 1. Now, affirmation number 2 is I refuse to settle for less. Over here, we do not settle for less. I refuse to settle for less. We don't settle for less over here. That's not in our life. No, I don't settle for less. I am deserving of more. That's another one. Number 3, I am deserving of more. I am deserving of more. Who's going to tell me I'm not deserving of more? Are you God? Because I don't think so. Are you me? Because I don't think so. I am deserving of more. No one can take that away from you. You are deserving of more. Say it to yourself. I am deserving of more. You're deserving of more. Now, number 4, I have a purpose and I will execute it. Even if we don't know what that purpose is. You know, I've been also praying that to God too. It's like, God, I'm like, what is my purpose? What are you calling me to do? What is it that you are calling me to do? What is it that you have aligned for me? And I know it's hard sometimes, especially if you are a believer of God, and you know, there's certain things that you want for yourself, but then it may not be what God wants you to have. And I know sometimes that's a hard pill to swallow, because there's some things that I want in my life, and maybe God doesn't want me to have it. I don't know what it is, but there are things that we may want in our lives but we are not meant to have, because God has better for us. It's bugs. We may not know what our purpose or our calling is yet, but we will. I'm still trying to figure out what my purpose and my calling is. That's why I keep asking him. Oh my God, I'm like, what are you calling me to do? But you also have to listen. You have to listen. You have to listen to God if you consider yourself a believer of God. And over here, I want to add this too before I forget to add this. Over here is a safe space for anyone and everyone. I don't care what your, you know, religious beliefs or spiritual beliefs are. Over here, it is a safe space for anyone and everyone. We do not judge over here. Judgment free. We don't judge over here. Over here, it is a safe space. Safe space. We don't judge. We don't discriminate. We don't do none of that. So even if you do not believe in God, but you still want to, no. Come on. Come on. You are welcome. You are welcome. You're welcome. We don't discriminate. We don't judge over here. So, but if you've been called to even watch this video, even if you do not consider yourself a believer of God, you sit here and you watch this video. Because if it's going to help you, watch it. Watch it. On to number 5. I am worthy of stability. That can mean anything. Physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, financial. You are worthy of stability. Stability is your birthright. You are deserving and worthy of having a stable life. Stable. We are worthy of stability. We are worthy of stability. And that can mean anything to you. Whatever it is, maybe you want to focus on one thing that you feel like isn't stable in your life. You can label that with something that you feel like you don't have stability in your life. This is for you. Like I said, you can change this however you want to change it. Don't feel like you gotta use the same ones that I'm using that I have in my book. Don't feel like you have to. Change it to how it fits for you. This is to help you. This is for you. All right? So I am worthy of stability. Sorry, I got interrupted because someone was calling me, but I don't know who it was. You are worthy and you are deserving. You are deserving. I'm pretty sure that was number 5, but I don't remember. So we're just going to add a good one more just for extra measure. I am important. I am important. You are important. You play a role in this world. I may not know what it is. You may not know what it is yet, but guess what? You play a role in this world. We all have a role in this world. This crazy world. I've been praying for this world every day because there's just nonsense left and right. It's like, oh, there's always something. There's always something happening. There's always something happening. You are important. I am important. You are important. So I'm going to put it up here. I am important. You are important. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Anyone that tries to tell you that you have no place, that you're worth, no, do not listen to them, because guess what? They have their own things on the insides that they need to dish out with themselves. We don't do that over here. We don't put each other down. We don't do that over here. You are important. I am important. You are important. Don't let anyone or anything else tell you otherwise. You are important. You play a role in this world. You are meant for greatness. You are meant to be impactful. I may not know what it is. You may not know what it is yet. But guess what? You're going to find out. We're going to find out together. I still be praying to God, like, God, what is my calling? What are you calling me to do? What is it? What is my purpose on this planet? What is it that I'm supposed to be doing? Do I feel like that I'm supposed to be creative? Yes, absolutely. I am a multi-creative person. I'm a creative person. I am a multi-creative being. And so, do I feel like that might be what I'm supposed to be doing? Yes, but is it what God's told me to do yet? No. But that doesn't mean that I can't, enjoy the things that make me happy. You know what I mean? So, and I'll make sure to put the affirmations down below in the description as well if you need more time to maybe write them down. And also, like I said, I didn't mention the homework part, ADHD. But what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of paper. I don't care if it's out of some random journal or whatever. You're going to grab a pen and you're going to write down 8. I was going to say 6, but we're going to write down 8 affirmations. And you're going to put them on your wall somewhere. I don't care if you're going to tape it or you're going to put it somewhere where you can see it. I'm going to do the same thing. And like I said, I'm going to make a post after this video was posted. I'm going to make a post and I'm going to show that I did it as well, because we in this together. We're going to grow together. We're going to succeed and we're going to thrive together. Okay? That's another one. This one was also for myself, but you know what? I'm going to share this one. I will succeed and I will thrive. And at the end, I add, if you are a believer of God, you can add because God says so. I will succeed and I will thrive because God says so. I will succeed and I will thrive because God says so. And if you don't believe in God, then you know what? You just don't add that part. That is totally okay. Do you. Do what helps you out. Do it. Just do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it. I ain't in control of what you do. I ain't in control of what you do. Do it. Do what feels right for you. I just add because God says so, because that's what absolutely what he says. I will succeed and thrive because God says so. I will succeed and I will thrive. With that being said, I hope that this helped you, even if it was just a little bit. This was no script. This was just off the dome. This was off the dome. Off the dome. Off the dome. And I honestly feel so much better. And I hope that this video has helped you, even if it's just a little bit. I hope this video has uplifted your spirits just even a little teeny tiny bit. And yeah, so like this video. If this video was helpful, comment down below. If this video was helpful, please let me know. And if you want more videos like this, let me know down in the comments below. Comment down below what else you want to see me do, like I always ask, because I'm always open to suggestions, and I got my own ideas up here, even though I just gotta put it out and I gotta make time, because I do enjoy making content, not just for YouTube, but I enjoy TikTok and Instagram. And subscribe if you want to see this face more. Subscribe if you like what I do. If you peep out my page and you've seen all the other stuff that I did. Subscribe if you want to, you know, see this more, this face, or see more what I'm going to put out. Post notifications so you know when I post, which is every once in a blue moon. And share this video with anyone who you think needs to hear some kind of motivational uplifting if they're going through a tough time right now. I'm going to add this at the end. You are going to get through this. We're going to get through this together. I know, especially if you are down in the dumps right now and you don't want to hear anything like that, it's okay, because I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I got you. You got, we in this together. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Give yourself some grace. I have to remind myself to give myself some grace as well, because if I had talked about the things that I had went through in my life, and I don't look, and this isn't even to be boastful about anything, I don't look like what I went through. I don't. I honestly do not look like what I went through. And you know what? I actually, not that I see that as a bad thing, but I am so grateful for myself that I continue to push even when I feel like I'm at my lowest. Sometimes I question why. But you know what? I keep going because I don't know. But yes, that is it for today's video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, post notifications. Did I say share? Like, comment, subscribe, share, post. Yes, post notifications. And I will see you in the next one. Deuces.